Hi everybody, Happy New Year to you all. This is our first video in 2021. Today we're just going to talk to you about some of the changes which have happened. Obviously we're now in lockdown 3, so our showrooms are all closed again now, but we're just going to take you through, let you know, give you a bit of an update, let you know where we are on ordering and things like that as well, how things are working, things like that, and that's basically what we're going to get into today. So to start with a big one, obviously, yes, we're in lockdown 3 again, 3.0 I think we're calling this one now, the third one. Hopefully, fingers crossed, this might be the last with the vaccines that are being rolled out and things like that. So as before, all the showrooms are closed as far as the sales side of the business is concerned. The after sales side, so the servicing centres, etc., are all fully open, as ours is here. So obviously if you need to do any work on vehicles and things like that, they're open for that. All the sales side, we are actually all in the businesses, but obviously the doors themselves are actually closed, so we can't show you vehicles outside or anything like that. So please don't come down to any of the garages to have a look at anything. You will very politely be told, unfortunately, that can't happen in these circumstances, because obviously we need to keep everybody as safe as possible, and that includes our staff. But we are still here on the telephone and on emails as well, so we're all here to answer your questions and queries as well with that, and we've got pretty good at doing that nowadays with these lockdowns as well. So that's business as usual on that side of things, just can't come in. So we've had a few people ask about handovers and things like that for during this period of lockdown. So it's no different to as we were operating back in November when we were closed back in there. So click and collect is allowed, so we're allowed to operate on that basis. So people can come in and collect their vehicles if you've got vehicles that need to be collected that are on order. All of that happens outside. You're not allowed in the showroom at all with ourselves here, and that should be the same throughout the network. So, you know, car payments and stuff like that, however you're paying for your vehicles, needs to be done outside. We can take you through the vehicle outside, obviously with masks, etc., and making sure we're socially distanced as we're doing those. We've got lots of videos online as well, so, you know, if you want us literally just to give you the keys and let you get on your way, which is what the majority of people do actually want to do at the moment, for obvious reasons, to reduce that social contact with us outside in the vehicles. But as I said, you know, we can do as little or as much as we're allowed to, but it's all based outside. As I said, there's none in the showroom, and it is just to collect the vehicle. That's the only reason. So you can't come in, have a test drive or anything like that. You know, these are for vehicles which have been ordered and purchased. Another question people have been asking as well is about factories and things like that. So there's no changes in the factories. All the factories are fully open. They're working obviously as quick as they can do. I still don't think they're 100% back to strength, obviously, because they're having to socially distance in the factories as well, which is in there. But vehicles are coming through quite quickly. A lot of our Californias that are on order are coming through the factories and are being built and coming through from on there as well. Logistics side of the in the UK here from Volkswagen is fully open as well. There's lots of deliveries happening, lots of trucks arriving. We've had 4 today, I think, already. It's a Saturday, so another 4 or 5 on Monday coming in as well. So there's no problems as far as that's concerned. The logistics side of things is running just as normal, and vehicles are coming from the production line coming onto here as well. A little note on orders, I should say. Obviously with Volkswagen, with the current situation as well, is Volkswagen's order bank for California is a lot higher than it would normally be at this time of year. So obviously there's lots of orders in the system as well. So for example, they're not building any stock vehicles for us at the moment. They're purely building your customer orders, which is understandable, because obviously they're prioritising people that have actually purchased vehicles over everybody else as well. So there's lots of those that are in the system as well, and they're coming through. The 199, which have been converted to 204s, is going to be happening very shortly, and they'll get build weeks as well as they ramp up towards the March time. Obviously we'll have to see, as far as the lockdown is concerned, how long it lasts for. At the moment, obviously, I think the expectation is that we're up to February half term. Obviously then that will might even go into longer periods of time, that's on those well into March. Lead times, I would imagine, will probably get a little bit extended, and that's more due to the fact of the volume of orders we've actually got placed in the system at the moment. I said that Volkswagen National Order Bank for California, very strong because of the expectation of people staying at home more this coming year. So just a couple of last things to mention, some news bits I suppose as well that's on there. You might remember back in beginning of December we had this Brexit price guarantee that was there. So obviously Brexit's finished now. We're now back, an agreement's been done. So there's not going to be any tariffs or anything like that on the California range or on any of the range in actual fact. There was a price increase on California on the 1st of January. So obviously that's now in effect, that price increase. But obviously anybody who'd ordered before that date, they will be price protected until the vehicles actually arrive. I just thought I'd just give you some information as well on our Q1 offers. So as I say, we've had this price increase on the 1st of January, and Volkswagen do quarterly offers depending on the time of year and where the marketing is going from on there. So there is a few changes to these now. So these are only for orders placed after the 1st of January. One of the offers, for example, at the moment is you get £1,000 worth of free options. So if you've picked, for example, you're looking at ordering a vehicle at the moment and you've got £2,000 worth of options that's on there, £1,000 of those options would be free. You could look at it as being £1,000 discount, and that's before the VAT as well, which is the other one as well. So that's a really, really good deal. And they've made some changes to the PCP, so the personal contract purchase agreement as well. And these are things that we've actually been asking for quite some time, and they've been in the other brands a little bit of a while as well. So one of them is the maximum deposit you can put in. So some of you may know if you've had quotes in the past, the maximum deposit you could put in was 30% of the vehicle price onto a contract purchase. Which obviously on a California, we had lots of people who wanted to put more than that in. Well, that's now been up to 50%. So the maximum deposit you can put in now on a contract purchase is 50% of the vehicle value, which I think will please some people. I think who've been looking at these, could just gives a better scope that's there. And we're actually running up to 5 years as well on personal contract purchase now, which is really good. So that will give you up to 5 years payment with a balloon payment at the end. And obviously then that should probably reduce the payments that you get from in there as well, and just gives a lot more flexibility within that one as well. So if you had a quote last year and you've not purchased one, obviously you could get that quote updated now, and you can look at the new contracting offer on that particular one. And the rate on that is down to 2.9%. That's the APR rate. Previous quarters of that it was 3.6%. As I said, now it's down to the 2.9%. So as I said, today's video, with it being the first one of 2021, was really just to give you an update on what's happening with the lockdown, what's happening with vehicle orders and things like that. I'm sure there'll be lots of questions you'll have on top of this, so put them in the comments box below. Then in probably about 2 weeks' time, we'll do a question and answer session, so we can go through those as well to ask you to answer some of those questions if you've got particular ones on anything like that, or where orders are and things like that. So thanks for watching today. If you don't subscribe, please subscribe, and we'll see you again next time.